Hi everyone, welcome back to Berich podcast. So this is a Q&A session and a person has asked about the investment from Japan and so the question is, hi Vinod sir, can we take a loan at 1% interest from Japan and invest it at 9% FD in India? Is that possible to do like that and make profit?
It is possible to do like that. Will you make profit is very difficult to say because Indian currency is fluctuating and the Japanese currency is fluctuating against the dollar. So that is very hard to control, and suddenly currencies move very fast and you will not be able to break your investment and pull it out. This is what leads to FIIs flooding the market and pulling back from the market based on currency fluctuations because their profit margin gets eaten in that conversion. So if you are in Japan and you're sitting there and you're asking this question, I would say you're much better off taking your money, which is happening in Japan, and investing it in US Treasury bonds, Treasury bills, because you are investing in the world reserve currency and everything is pegged against the dollar and all fluctuations are to the dollar. So you stand to gain. And even better than investing in Indian rupee would be investing in the dollar. And a lot of people are doing that. That's what's the problem for the Japanese bankers, because the interest rates spread between Japan and US is so wide now that people don't want to keep money in Japan and they're pulling money out of Japan and taking it to US and investing it there. People who want to bring money to Japan are investing it directly into Japanese stocks, Japanese companies like Warren. And even Warren got a sweetheart deal where the Japanese government lent him the money for nothing and he's reinvested it as promised into Japanese companies to help them capitalize these things. And he's getting dividends and he's taking the dividends and paying off the loan. Net, he'll have a whole bunch of money for nothing he's got. That's why even the late Charlie Munger praised him profusely for this brilliant deal that he struck. But it's doable. You can do it. And it's called currency arbitrage. A lot of people do it, where you take these situations, market inefficiencies as they see, and make money off the table. But do be careful. I'm not talking about doing currency trades here. A lot of people do currency trades, like how trading in doing future options in stock market. Don't do that. That can burn you and burn you very hard and very fast. And you're dealing with international currencies. Here you're talking about borrowing money from a lower interest bank and plugging it here. Can do it, but I wouldn't advise you to try and do it in India. You're better off trying to keep it in the US. But the amount of money you can borrow, the volume of money also, I don't know. I don't think you can borrow $1 million unless you're a Japanese citizen. Working as a foreigner in Japan, I don't think you'll be able to borrow much. Because if you are a citizen of Japan, then maybe you can borrow like $1 million and take it in. That way you need to show paperwork for such things. So the profit you will be seeing is probably very little. If you're going to borrow $1,000 and take it to US and invest it there, for all that effort, I don't know. It's your call. There are other opportunities where you can make better money is what I feel.
So how does currency difference work here? $1 is equal to 84 or 85 Indian rupees and $1 is equal to 150 to 160 Japanese yen. So how does currency difference work here?
Yeah, because when you're saying there is no actual exchange between rupees and yen. So what will happen is when you want to invest it in India, you take those yen, make it into dollars, and the dollars convert into rupees and lands here. Same way it will go back like that, right? So that is the problem. Yes, now I'm sure it will get my troll buddies will come and say, no, sir, you can do like this, do direct. I'm talking about a layman, a common guy sitting in Japan who suddenly thought of this idea. They'll take this approach. So I'm talking about them. I'm sure people who are far more nuanced about making arbitrages like this won't be coming to our channel and asking you and me of all people how to do this.
There should be no
so my advice would be not to do it. And if you are doing it, you might as well stick to the dollars and hold it in dollar, where you get a good US government right now is giving, the Fed is giving you whatever, 4%, 5%, whatever the interest rate is. You're getting that much. So you're making a much better arbitrage and you're holding the reserve currency of the world right now, which is much better to hold on to. But then again, for the amount of effort, like I said, if you're able to borrow $1 million in Japan and then take it across to invest it and make that kind of money, you're definitely not watching my channel. So someone like you and me are watching this channel, where at most I'll be able to borrow $1,000, $2,000 in Japan and move it and invest.
And the last question is, people try this taking loan from one place and investing into other. Most people do this in gold because they buy at lower interest rate from the gold loan and invest in the share market. So is it advisable for the retail investors? Does it work similarly to the question which the viewer has asked?
In a perfect world, and everything is perfect, yes. But we don't live in a perfect world and things are not perfect. You borrow on gold, okay? Your family, mother's left you on gold bangle. And you think, okay, I'm a smart man, I'm going to put this, I know everything. You put, and suddenly the market corrects and crashes. And trust me, like how you've seen a bull run, like most of you have not seen, people from Dana's generation, your generation have not seen bear market. I've seen bear market and it can last for years. So you put it right now in the peak bull market, you bought ITC shares at 400 plus, and then the bear market decides to kick in. And it drops down to 200 and sitting at 200. What are you going to do? Then, God forbid, you think you're even smarter. You put your mother's gold bangle and you say, okay, I'm going to rotate it and flip it every month and make that 10,000 rupees. I'll keep flipping it and doing trades. I'll do trade every month. Hold for 2-3 days. Just take the arbitrage of 3-4% market and then make every month. I'll take that 10,000 rupees and I'll make it into 15,000 rupees and I'll pay it all off within 1 year. You'll also get burnt. And the worst case is the ones who do future options. Take a gold loan, do future option and I'll flip it and close the loan within 1 month. Forget 1 year. I'll do it in 1 month itself, I'll close it. And if you don't know anything about stock market and you're absolutely green, that's what even Dana said. Lots of his friends have learnt it the hard way, that you have to lose a lot of money and learn before you can start making money. It's like driving. Learning to drive without a teacher. You buy a brand new car and you take it to the road and you want to decide learn driving. Everyone think you're an idiot. That's what we have. People who enter the stock market to do future option tradings without knowing anything. It's like buying a brand new car, you don't know how to drive. From the showroom, you decide to take it out. First thing you'll do is bang someone. Either you'll hurt yourself or you'll kill someone. So, please be careful. These are not things to be taken lightly. It's all very nice. That means you have a lot of free time in your hand. Whoever is asking these kind of questions, you've got a lot of free time in your hand. If you have that kind of free time, please read books. Mini books. I've recommended lots of books. Read One Up on Wall Street. Read Learn to Earn, Intelligent Investor. Read Anand's books. There are many books to read. Gain the knowledge, gain the understanding, then figure out what you want to do.
So I hope that this video is informative and the person got clarity with how he has to do the investment and is it advisable to do it or not. So if you found this video informative, please share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel for more videos. See you in another episode with an interesting topic. Thanks for watching the video.
Thank you.